the off script with the Bag of Nuts crew. It's your boy Blvd Williams up in the building.
And this is Faice right here.
Welcome to 2022, baby.
We coming right back at you.
What up, though? What it be like, people? Hey, check this out. You know what I'm saying? You know, every time I do this, you know, Faice is not with me today, but okay. It is what it is. All right, check this out. Boom. No, I ain't gonna go with that one. I'm gonna go with this one. I like this one better. So, yeah. This episode is directly for the men. You know what I'm saying? Because the simple fact of the matter is this. I've been watching a lot of videos, you know what I'm saying? They even made a couple. Yeah, I made a couple, you know what I'm saying? We for the men, or the men, we are the apex predators on this planet, right? And we've been dominated by the woman. Then we turn around and complain and bitch that the woman is the reason for all our downfall. Yeah, in a sense, but it's this. It's like this. In the jungle, right? The lion ain't the biggest. He's the king of it though. Because he go out there and handle his business the way he's supposed to do. But then you hear you make that point and you hear, well, if it wasn't for Eve eating the apple in the Garden of Eden, okay, you got a point. That's a good point, valid point. But the thing about this though, who was the first person here on this planet? Biblically speaking, religiously speaking, it was Adam, right? Then it was the animals. And God gave Adam dominion over all the animals and the creatures of the land. And he said, do not eat from this garden. He said, okay, cool, no problem. I got you. Thank you. Then he got lonely and boom, we got Eve. The serpent came along and tempted Eve with the apple. Right? Okay, cool. But the thing about it is, though, if you really read and get deep into it, though, Adam was right there. And he knew better. But he chose not to take lead on the situation and say, no. God said not to. But she got tempted, was following to his weakness and his temptation to follow along behind her. And she ate the apple. Then he ate the apple. Then when God came back, oh, we was afraid because you ate from the tree of knowledge. Okay. Now you must suffer. Eve, you must suffer forever doing childbirth. That's why they say childbirth is so painful, because of what Eve did. Adam, you have to suffer, because the simple fact of the matter is, I told you not to do something that you chose to do. You chose to follow behind someone else's direction when I was the head. Now you must suffer. Same thing. Adam's the head, and everyone else chose not to follow behind him. So guess what? They must suffer. It's a pecking order that we are not following behind. It's simple. It's real simple. You know what I'm saying? I say this. I respect you as a person. You respect me. If you see a slight flaw, we discuss. Then we move forward. Not they come back and say, you don't know nothing. I know what's best. And you're going to do it this way. That takes away all the respect that you have as a person from you. And now all of a sudden, when they take that respect away, now what you do? You quiver. you get low. You become fearful. And it's sad. It's really sad that, you know what I'm saying, when it comes down to that. It comes down to that. And it's not cool. Nowhere near remotely cool at all. And it's a darn shame. It really is a darn shame because we allow certain things to happen that shouldn't happen. So what we need to do as men, say, you know what? I have a perfect plan. I ain't gonna say it's perfect because no one's perfect. We're not the one above all. We're not the one above all. But it is like this. This is the plan. It will work. And we being non-stupid, the plan adjusts over time. And that's fine. That is absolutely fine. But what is not fine, what is tremendous disrespect is, you're not a man. You're not a leader. Those are the ones that wish they could be men. They wish they was a leader. Those are the ones that's been hurting, that's have been hurt, and want to take that anger and frustration out with someone that's willing to be a team. But when it comes down to it, a lot of people don't want team. It's about team of me. And you being a man that you are, you say, you know what? Okay, cool. No problem. Since it's a team of you, you got this on your own, handle your business. Best of luck to you in whatever direction that you go into. I'm not going to wish you the best. I'm not. Do you? I'm not going to wish you no ill will either. Because karma is really what they say, a mother. It will come full circle. And when it comes full circle, I don't want to be around because I truly don't want to see it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the type of person that say, oh, I wish karma come around and get you in the butt. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm not that. No. I'm about peace, love, and harmony. That's what it all comes down to. Peace, love, and harmony. So with that being said, you got to get up as us. We, not you. We. I'm throwing myself in there too because I didn't make my mistakes. I didn't make my flaws. I'm not perfect. Nowhere near it. Far from it. Trust and believe me. Your boy, Blvd, Mike P, is far from perfect. I done lost some okay ones. Lost some pretty darn good ones. But the thing about it is, you know, you sit there, you accept it, you put your head down, pick yourself back up, then you keep moving forward. Nothing stops you. Only person that stops you is the person you see in the mirror. I'm talking to the man in the mirror. You got to change your ways, period. So, you know, my brothers, I don't care what color you are. You are my brother. I want you to have the best. I want you to be the absolute best because you deserve it. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with to hurt a little bit. Pick yourself back up. Brush that dirt off your shoulder. Hold your head up high. All right? There you go with that. Now, moving on to the next subject. I didn't really think I was going to have two subjects. I really was just thinking about that. You know what I'm saying? About being an apex predator in your relationship. Cool. Now we can talk about finances. In my 20s, I was broke. Poor. In my 30s, I was broke. Poor. I really didn't get it until I turned 41. Like, this ain't the shit I'm supposed to be doing. This is not the life that I dreamed of for myself. Because you know what? Looking at my bank account, I ain't gonna be like $7 production with $7 in the bank. You know, of course not. I couldn't even go to the bank and take $5 out. I couldn't even go to Best Bank and get $5 because they charge to take money out the bank. That's how broke and poor I was. But hey, I had a lot of stuff. I had cars. 2 cars at one time. With two car notes. I had 3 cars and 2 car notes at one time. I couldn't put gas in it. So I never went anywhere. But I was a man. I was shining. I was looking good. Everything in my mama's name. Yeah. So till I had to sit down, depressed, sad, and lonely, holding my head down again, going down the matrix rabbit hole of the internet and YouTube. I run across this white guy from Tennessee, Southern draw. What the hell? I ain't got nothing to do. So let me press play. And he said that he had $4 million worth of real estate, $3 million in loans, and was living a high life. Then had to file bankruptcy because the banks called notes on him. I'm like, son of a bitch. How you got $4 million in real estate and $3 million in bills and loans and whatnot? What? How is that possible? So this started intriguing me. Then he said that throughout, it's common sense. Everything is based off common sense. Nowadays, common sense is a superpower. Stop spending money. Crickets happen. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Let me see if I can find that sound effect real quick. Yeah, that's what happened in my head. I'm like, wait a minute. Stop spending money. But I got to spend money to survive. Yeah, but what do you have to survive on? Basic necessities. Then he started breaking down the baby steps and the principles behind it. You know what I'm saying? The Richest Man in Babylon. My mother gave me that book, and I was like, okay, whatever. I ain't from Babylon. You know what I'm saying? Ain't that the city that caught on fire or something? I don't know. Turned into Sodom and Gomorrah or something. I don't know. Some salt piers or some stuff. You know, hey, me having a little temper tantrum. Yeah, I was a grown man having a little temper tantrum because I couldn't figure it out. Then when he explained it the way that needed to be explained to me and a basic common sense and not just talk to me as a not a dictator. I don't know. I can't think of it right now. I'm drawing a blank. He talked to me like I was a person. He wasn't giving me a lecture. That's what it was. He wasn't giving me a lecture. He was just having a discussion with me. I know it was a video. He was talking to someone else and I'm just in the room, but I took it in and I sucked it all in and it became part of me. Like, wait a minute. Stop overspending money. What need to be paid? What do you need to survive? Not what you need to live. What you need to survive. Do you have the basic necessities there to get the things that you need? Well, I got a car. Okay, cool. I got my car note. Okay, well, I got my car note. I can put gas in my car. Do I need to go to Ruth Chris to get the steak? No. I got bread at the crib. I got peanut butter and jelly. Peanut butter jelly time. So I'm like, all right, cool. Now it's starting to hit me like, oh. Once I say that first $1 at the end of the week, oh, okay, wait a minute. I could save a little more. He said save $1,000. I'm like, bro, I can't even save $5. What you mean $1,000? You know how far $1,000 away from me? That's like telling me right now, go climb the top of Mount Everest. So I said, whatever. He said, I got 30 days. 30 days? What you want me to do? So guess what? I had a fire sale on everything. I started selling everything. I broke it down, so I got rid of everything, getting rid of everything. I didn't need nothing. I sold my PlayStation 3 and my PlayStation 2 I got rid of it all. I ain't nothing. Only thing they do is go to work, come home, go to work, come home. And I stacked up and got that $1,000. Now I'm like this. He said, take care, write all your bills out. So I wrote everything out. And I looked at it like, oh, goodness gracious. And one of them broke. I got like 15. No, at the time, because I got like 15 now. At the time, I had like 30 credit cards. About 100 bills a month I was paying out. I was putting penny here, penny here, penny here, penny here. So he said, negotiate. Talk to them. Talk to the people. So that's what I did. I started negotiating. I started talking to these people. I started putting A and B together and coming up with C, combining credit cards. I know it was one. I like, can you raise this up and put this here? I want to transfer this balance here. I started doing every little thing I can to smallify the stuff. I was doing debt consolidation without getting a loan. And at the time, it was a bunch of money going on in the government. People was free. It was free. It was, woo, hey, we got money. Let's look out for the people. All right, bet. So I got a little lucky. So when they start consolidating everything, I started saying, okay, now what? Now what, Brother Dave? Let me know, Brother Dave. Pay the smallest bill off. Put the bare minimum on one bill. Put the bare minimum on everything except your lowest balance. My lowest balance is paying off this phone that I financed. All right. Paid the phone off. I'm like, next month. Wait a minute. Where this extra $200 come from? Because I was paying $50 a week for a phone I didn't really need. I'm like, all right, bet. That'll work. Now I got somebody to go hang out. No. You take that $200 and put it on the next lowest bill. Then it slow. Then that's when the snowball started coming. Pay this bill off. Pay that bill off. Pay that bill off. I'm like, that's what it is. That's all it took. Basic common sense. Everything is all basic common sense that I just not starting to realize for myself. Like, wait a minute, dude, bruh, black man. You got this. So when I looked at my bank account after 2 years of unbelievable stress, my face used to be all black hairs everywhere. On my head, my face, my arms, my legs. You know. The next thing you know, I'm like, I got some money. I need some tires. $800 for some tires for the car. All right. Go to the bank, swipe my debit card. That didn't hurt at all. Well, this is what it feels like to be somewhat in control of your own future. This is amazing. Truly amazing. But don't get me wrong, I'm not bragging or anything like that because I'm far from in a position where I want to be. I still got a car note. I'm still working the steps. I fumble. I slip up. I trip. I fall. But hey, I've been there, done that. Refocus. I done lost some things and some people that was very close to me because of my fumbling and my missteps. And I said, I will never do that again. Because right now, I want to go cop me a motorcycle. I do. Why? Because I want to. I can afford it. But when you really sit back and look at the cost of it, can you afford it? And I have to say, you know what? No, I can't afford it. Because guess what? Me going to go cop that motorcycle stopping me from buying my house. Having a person that's supposed to be above my side. Looking at my little ones, and it's like, you know what? Daddy, we hungry. And I say, hey, we got to eat this motorcycle. So no, priorities come first. So with that being said, you know, still got to stay apex predator for everything. You wake up in the morning, either you the lion or the gazelle. I don't want to just keep running so I can just survive. I don't want to do that. I want to run so I can hunt. I am a predator, an apex predator. If I can't go around you, I can't go over you, trust and believe me, I will go through you. So with that being said, my good people, this being your boy Blvd in the building with the Apex Predator episode. Brother Face will eventually be back. He's still on his vacation. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. He probably over in the Cayman Island up there looking like Bob Marley Jr. with blowing smoke in the air. Do your thing, baby. Do your thing. Make yourself feel good. Make yourself feel great. This being your boy. I just want to say peace, love, and harmony. If the house is rocking, you know your boy is doing some knocking. And I'm out.